right, boys. The Madden Classic is live. You have to still pay to enter, though. But hey, it is live. The prize pool is 50 times smaller than it's ever been. But hey, you get to play in the Classic. So I kind of walk you guys through exactly what's going to happen right here. So right here, we've got everything. You can either choose PS4 or Xbox. This is not on next gen. So if you guys are playing PS4, play on PS4. If you're playing Xbox, play on Xbox. If you're playing on both, play on both. You can literally grind both. So let's go ahead and get into it, kind of walk you through what's going on, the rules of it as well. Here we go. Rules. Blah, 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 blah. I don't really care about this. Here's the caveat with a lot of you regs players out there, all right? Competitors will not have the ability to use custom playbooks. Now, we don't know how, I don't even know if they've really said anything. Ladder play, so does that mean they're going to like reset the ladder and all these top 100 bots are going to get dropped down? I don't know. I hope so, because a lot of these top 100 guys, actually most of them, every single one of them I've played, suck at the game. They are not good to begin with. But let's just check this out real fast, kind of walk you through. So we got ladder play, right? There's going to be when is it? They don't actually even say. That's kind of sad. That's bad. Let's just go ahead and walk it through. Here we go. Yep, they don't. Okay. All competitors playing a ladder play in order to be seeded into the single elim portion of the event, whatever. Single event, so single elimination. Interesting. So there's no double elimination. There's no losers bracket. And you're gone. You lose. You're gone. No more than 512. So the sky is the limit with how many people can enter into this tournament. But 512 from the ladder will go to the single elimination. You lose. You go home. There's no losers bracket like there usually is. So interesting. Match check-in is enabled for the single elim portion. Each time a participant is paired against an opponent on the Battlefly platform, each player must check into the match using their Battlefly interface. So signing up for Battlefly completely free. Within 10 minutes of the match starting, players who fail to check in for their match may be disqualified, blah, blah, blah. That's obvious. You have to be at least 16 or older to be able to play. This isn't like, I think that's how the EA runs it as well. Team selection. Here we go. This is interesting. Competitors will select the NFL franchise they want to use in each round of the tournament. Double-blind selection. Either player must explicitly ask for the double-blind selection method before the start of the game if they are concerned about their opponent counter-picking a lock-in team selection. When a player requests a double-blind selection, both players communicate their franchise selection to a member of the tournament operations team. The tournament operations team will then inform both players on the teams that will be used in the game. Report an issue with your match to speak with a tournament operation team member. Custom playbooks are already talked about that. They're not allowed. Ladder details. A minimum number of 4 matches must be played by a competitor for their leaderboard entry to be valid. If less than 512 competitors for a support platform play less than 4 matches, then the minimum match threshold for that platform will be reduced as needed to reach 512 competitors. So if this is anything like SC or salary cap, he could play minimum games and potentially even get to the single elim. I'm sure a lot of people are going to sign up. In fact, as I'm recording this number right here is going up. This is all Madden. Okay, this is not your little rookie stage all pro. This is all Madden. 5-minute quarter, play clock, 40-second defaults cannot change. That's fine. Everything else, weather's clear. Okay, good. Thank the good Lord. No accelerated clock. There is still going to be an accelerated clock. Coming from a guy that plays regs a lot, this runoff is still there. There's nothing really you can do to avoid that. Game speed competitive, even teams off. Okay, so all this stuff you should be used to. Okay, this is on Xbox, this is on PlayStation. All Madden, 40-second play clock, 5-minute quarters. It's going to be a fast game. 5-minute quarters take roughly about 40 minutes to get through an entire game, depending on if people chew clock or not. The player listed on the left side of the match will host the game, which is huge because if you guys are a West Coast player versus the East Coast player, guess what? The East Coast player is going to have a better connection and less lag than you do. Get screwed. EA servers are playing on snail still. Competitors will need to reach each other as friends on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, but they can remove one another afterward, which I'm going to do anyways if I even decide to join this. Kind of depends on my schedule. Players are responsible to kick off their match no more than 10 minutes from their match start time. Okay, pretty obvious. Winners are responsible for reporting. Failure to do so will result in match forfeit. Rescheduling is not allowed. Tampering with your internet connection is not allowed. Will result in a warning. Screw that. Ban them. and from participating in future events. Good. If a player quits, exits, or disconnects from a match, regardless of the situation, it is the responsibility of the opponent to notify the tournament admins for assistance. Therefore, they have, well, I guess if it's a rage quit, then whatever. Submitting your scores before the starting match is not allowed. Blah, blah. Cheating is not allowed, okay? We're going to get into that. Don't worry. Disc cheating is not allowed. Blah, blah, blah. Photo or video evidence is required if you claim your opponent has broken any of the tournament rules. Thereby meaning, if you guys have the ability to record your game or to stream your game, do one of the two at the minimum. Preferably both of them. It's going to be a lot easier. Or take screenshots of it. A game must be restarted if a player unintentionally DCs in the first minute and before the first point is scored. If a player unintentionally DCs at the first minute or after the first point is scored, tournament administrators may allow the game to be restarted at the point of interruption or may reward the win to a player at their discretion. Again, kind of depending on the amount of points and the situation it's in, right? If it's like fourth quarter, you're down 50 points. Obviously, they're not going to just let the game carry on. Network issues. Within the first quarter of any game before any player has scored, players may agree to restart and or switch the host of the server if applicable, if connectivity issues are significantly hindering gameplay, which any kind of network issues significantly hinder gameplay. I don't care. Finality of results. Any game that was played before beyond the start of the second quarter will not be open for review and the results were considered final. This does not apply to a game games that involve player conduct violations. Let's read that again. At the discretion of tournament administrators, any game that is played beyond the start of the second quarter will not be open for review and the results will be considered final. Interesting. I'm wondering if that means DC. I'm assuming disconnects are kind of going back. Disconnects in the first minute. Don't like that. Don't like that. Additional gameplay rules. Onside kicks are not allowed in the bots do this anyways. I guarantee this is going to happen anyways. This is stupid. A competitor at any time, good, may attempt an onside kick at any time in the second half. So first half, don't be a bot and don't onside kick. I mean, that's a stupid rule to begin with. If you are not paying attention to people choosing their plays and it tells you if it's a kickoff or an onside, that's your fault. Get screwed, right? Excessive offsides. Neither offense or defense should purposely go offsides with the intent of delaying the game nor exhibiting unsportsmanlike contact. Guys, be smart, be mature. Improper audibles. Competitors may not audible out of the QB, kneel, wildcat, field goal, or punt formations. Apparently that's possible to do. Now, I don't know how you do that, though. Any attempt to glitch the game in order to gain an advantage is prohibited. This includes, but here we go, but not limited to the following situations. Any offsides glitch. Intentionally slowing down a defense at the line of scrimmage to cause an offside penalty. Wow. Well, this game sucks now that I'm learning all about these events. Procedure after a glitch penalty. In the event that a tournament administrator determines that a penalty was caused by an unauthorized glitch, one or more of the following actions, they can get a warning, they can be kicked out. If the ball wasn't advanced by the offense or the result of the play was in favor of the defense, turnover, sack, defensive tutty, the offense will be forced to decline the penalty. In the end, a penalty for a glitch is a loss of down. If the ball was advanced by the offense, then the offense, you guys can read that. But anyways, you guys can kind of see the generics right here. Play the game. As far as the man swap, you can't do it anymore because they fixed that bug. Apparently, I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but if you guys know of any other glitches that are legit game breaking, like it forces the CPU to do really stupid stuff. And I'm not talking about man swap because you could counter that. I'm not talking about motion people over because you're a bot if you can't stop that. But just some things you need to be aware of. All these rules apply whether it's on Xbox or PlayStation. Again, it's a $5 sign up because apparently forking out thousands and hundreds of thousands of millions and billions of dollars to EA isn't quite enough. So they want to suck you dry even if you want to play in a free-to-play mode. You got it. So anyways, I don't know. It depends on how much time in the scheduling of this. I can't. They're so bad about, like, just tell us right here. Tell us right here if there's a schedule or not. Like, bro. They don't even say right here. I guess here's for the residents of the U.S., U.K., Mexico, Germany, and Canada. Ages 16 and up can play. Okay. Pretty simple. Players may compete, blah, 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 blah. Competitors may play on Xbox Series X, but they're next-gen consoles, but you have to use current gen of Madden. Pretty obvious. Classic tournament information. Here we go. So, oh my lord, we have to wait 15 days to get that. That's sad, bro. That's sad. We have to wait 15 days, bro. Whatever. Registration opens today, closes the 20th. That's fine by me because then I'm going to be able to have time to get in the lab and work some more. Ladder, so stage 1, ladder brackets. All players who register for the ladder may begin queuing for a match once the ladder bracket window is open and can start a match up until the end of the ladder bracket window. This is something I'm going to be very curious about is how are they going to keep track of this exactly unless they somehow have access to your... They're going to have to reset it basically is what they're going to have to do. Single elims start for Xbox. They start earlier on February 27th. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. That is 11 Mountain Standard, 12 Central, and 1 Eastern. I believe that's how it is. I believe Eastern time from Pacific is a 3-hour difference. Round of 64. So they're just knocking this all out one day after another. They just want to get through this. And then they're going to wait a full-fledged month. Bet. All right. They're going to wait a whole entire month to be able to get the semifinals, third place match, and finals. Awesome. So, I'm not going to worry about the pricing. The pricing is kind of sad. It's usually a very, 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 very big prize pool, but this year, not so much. Who knows why? Because they don't make enough money. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys are going to go ahead and join it, I will have this tweet in the description so you guys can check it out. You can go ahead and click the battlefly.com. Actually, you could even do this right here, battlefly.com/Madden21/home, and then you just sign up via this. So if you guys are going to go ahead and join, it's not free to enter. It's only $5 though. It's really not that much. It's a chance to play maybe some good players, maybe get your feet wet in a competitive Madden. So let me know if you're going to go ahead and join this. I'm more likely going to. It just kind of depends on my schedule. I'm going to have to think about it over the course of the next week and just make sure that I'm not having anything big come up that would make it difficult to be able to grind because it's just going to be grinding. The more games you play, the better. That's all it is. It doesn't matter about, I doubt matters about quality. It's about quantity. If it's anything like regs, it's about quantity. So anyways, we might see you guys on the bracket. Who knows?